Hi there, Pat Tasker, your local market expert. On Monday, April 13th, I have an update for you, especially if you are in the house hunting phase of life right now. Even with the coronavirus, there are people out there who must buy a home, say because of a job transfer, whatever. But there have been some important changes in mortgages over the last couple of weeks that you need to be aware of. So if you are shopping for a home, you have a pre-approval in hand, it is smart to double check with your loan officer if anything in your program has changed. As an example, FHA, VA, and jumbo loans have all had changes to them in the last few weeks, all related to the coronavirus. And it comes down to the government that backs these mortgages. They're getting more and more nervous about some of these loan programs and the chance of these coming back to them through foreclosure at a later date. So what they do in order to cover that risk that they're taking is they adjust the loan programs. And so as an example, on FHA, it used to be that you could have a credit score in the 660s, 640s, and now the minimum is 680. There are some lenders who will do less than that credit score, but it all will come out in pricing and affect your interest rate. Some of them will do 620 credit score, but then the rate is going to be so high that people are not, it's going to be so ugly, people won't take it. The other thing that has changed is the debt ratio. So the debt ratio is what the lender allows you to have for your total monthly payments on credit. So all of your bills added up. It used to be as low as, or as high, I should say, as 55% on some loan programs. And we're not here to debate whether that's good or not. It used to be that way. And now the new amount is 45%. So what's happening is people who were qualified under those old numbers, if you have not found a house, you may not be qualified anymore for the same price house. So you need to check with your lender before submitting any offers to see if anything has changed. If you are under contract and you do not buy that house, and that's under the old terms, you go to buy a new house and lock in a rate, you may not qualify anymore because that changed. And on the new house, you have to work under the new rules. The other thing that changed are jumbo loans. Some lenders are not even doing jumbo loans. A jumbo loan in the state of Wisconsin is for the amount of $510,400 as of January of this year. Again, it goes back to they're worried about putting money into some of those higher risk mortgages. WIDA has temporarily suspended their program they had that didn't have mortgage insurance. Some lenders are not locking in rates until you actually are approved for the home you're buying. So double check with your lender, especially if you're writing an offer. Make sure you have an up-to-date letter that reflects that. And towards the end of the week, I'm going to post another video that's going to talk directly to sellers in this market as to what are the new questions you have to ask when reviewing offers. What are the important questions, 4 of them, as to the buyer who wants to buy your house, so that you make, especially if you're in a competing situation, you got to pick the best offer. What is the best offer? So stay tuned. Pat Tasker, your local real estate expert.